The universe was quiet. It was not the peaceful quiet of a sleeping baby. It was the heavy, cold quiet of a graveyard after a funeral. The stars were shining again, but they looked distant. The galaxies were spinning, but they felt slow. In the deep, endless black of space, a single figure was flying. It was Vegeta. He was wearing the black robes of the Grand Priest, but he had torn the sleeves off. He wanted his arms free. He wanted to feel the cold vacuum of space against his skin. In his right hand, he held a staff. It was a long, elegant staff with a floating black ring on top. It was the staff of Whis. Vegeta gripped the staff so hard that his knuckles were white. He was flying fast, faster than light. He was crossing the distance between universes in seconds. But he felt like he was moving through mud. His heart was heavy. Every time he looked at the staff, he saw Whis' face. He saw the smile. He heard the laugh. He remembered the sushi. Vegeta hated sushi, but right now he would give anything to see Whis eating a piece of tuna again. Vegeta stopped. He was floating in the neutral zone between Universe 6 and Universe 7. He looked at the giant Super Dragon Balls floating in the distance. They were the size of planets. They glowed with a warm orange light. Vegeta stared at them. He thought about using them. He could summon Super Shenron. He could wish Whis back. No, Vegeta whispered to himself. His voice didn't echo in space, but he heard it in his head. Whis used a sacrificial technique. The angelic law says that a life given for restoration cannot be returned. If I try to bring him back, I will undo his work. The gray void will return. Earth will die. Vegeta closed his eyes. He felt a tear forming in the corner of his eye. It was a small, hot tear. It froze instantly in the cold of space. Vegeta wiped it away angrily. "I am the Grand Priest," Vegeta said. "I do not cry. I fix things." He turned his body. He looked at the map of the multiverse in his mind. The map was glowing with blue dots. Each dot was a planet. But there were red spots, too. Places where the corruption of the demon Mechikabura had caused permanent damage. Vegeta zoomed in on Universe 7. He saw the planet of the Destroyer. Beerus's planet. It was dark. The energy signature was low. "That lazy cat," Vegeta grumbled. "He slept through the end of the world. He doesn't even know his teacher is gone." Vegeta felt a spike of anger. Why did Whis have to die? Why not Beerus? Beerus was useless. He just slept and ate. Whis did everything. It wasn't fair. "I will wake him up," Vegeta decided, "and I will tell him. And if he goes back to sleep, I will erase him." Vegeta tapped the staff on the fabric of space. A portal opened. It was a swirling vortex of blue light. Vegeta stepped through. Meanwhile, at the Omni-King's palace, the palace was a mess. The roof was gone. The pillars were broken. The floor was covered in dust and rubble. But in the center of the ruin, there was a golden light. It was the throne. And sitting on the throne was Goku. Goku was wearing the golden armor of the Omni-King. It was heavy. It felt like he was wearing a suit made of solid gold. He couldn't take it off. The armor had fused with his skin. He couldn't leave the chair. The chair was rooted to the spot where the energy lines of the multiverse crossed. Goku sighed. He rested his chin on his hand. He looked at the stars above him. "I'm hungry," Goku said. He waited. Usually someone would answer. Chi-Chi would yell at him. Bulma would throw a capsule. Whis would offer him a bento box. But nobody answered. The silence was loud. "Hello," Goku yelled. "Is anybody home?" A soft shimmer appeared in the air. Vados, the angel of Universe 6, stepped out. She looked sad. Her usually bright blue skin looked a bit pale. She bowed low. "Yes, Your Majesty?" Vados asked. Goku waved his hand. "Don't call me Majesty. It's weird. Call me Goku." "I cannot," Vados said. You are the king of all. You are the pivot. If I call you by a mortal name, it might destabilize the hierarchy." Goku groaned. He slumped in the chair. "Being king is boring, Vados. I can't move, I can't train, I can't fight. And I'm starving. Do you have any food?" Vados tapped her staff. A table appeared in front of Goku. It was full of food. Roast chicken, giant fish, bowls of rice, mountains of noodles. It looked delicious. "Thanks." Goku grabbed a chicken leg. He took a bite. It tasted good. But he chewed slowly. Vados watched him. "Is something wrong, sire?" "It tastes lonely," Goku said. He put the chicken down. "Food tastes better when you eat it with friends. Where is Vegeta?" Vados looked away. "The Grand Priest. He is patrolling the borders. He has taken the burden of administration upon himself. He refuses to rest." Goku frowned. He's running away. He's sad about Whis, so he's working to forget. Vados nodded. "My brother's death. It hit us all hard. But it hit Vegeta the hardest. Whis was his teacher, his friend." Goku looked at the empty space next to the throne. He imagined Vegeta standing there, yelling at him for eating with his mouth open. He missed the yelling. "Vados," Goku said, "can I see Earth? I want to see Gohan. I want to see if they are okay." Vados tapped her staff again. A large hologram appeared in the air. It showed Capsule Corp. The grass was green again. The sky was blue. People were moving around. But they didn't look happy. They looked confused. On Earth, at Capsule Corp, Bulma was standing on the balcony. She was holding a cup of coffee. Her hand was shaking. She looked at the sky. She had seen the sky turn gray. She had seen her husband turn into a monster. She had felt her own soul fading away. And then, in a flash of white light, everything was back to normal. But Vegeta wasn't back. Goku wasn't back. Gohan landed on the balcony. He was wearing his glasses again. He looked tired. He had a bandage on his arm. "Gohan," Bulma said. She didn't turn around. "Where are they?" Gohan walked up to her. He didn't know what to say. He looked at Piccolo, who was standing in the garden below. Piccolo shook his head. Bulma turned around. Her eyes were red. She had been crying. "Tell me, Gohan. Is he dead?" "No," Gohan said quickly. "No, he's not dead. We saw him. At the end. He was fixing things." "Then why isn't he here?" Bulma asked. She threw her coffee cup on the ground. It shattered. "Why does he always leave? He promised to take Trunks to the amusement park. He promised to be here for Bulla's birthday." Gohan looked down. "He's the Grand Priest now, Bulma. He has a job. A really big job." Bulma laughed. It was a bitter laugh. "The Grand Priest? So he's an angel now? He's too important for his family?" Piccolo flew up to the balcony. "It's not that simple, Bulma. The multiverse was broken. Someone had to hold it together. Vegeta stepped up. He saved us all." Bulma leaned against the railing. She looked at the blue sky. She hated the blue sky right now. She wanted the gray back if it meant she could see Vegeta. "What about Whis?" Bulma asked. "Whis usually brings him back." Gohan and Piccolo looked at each other. The silence stretched out. Bulma saw their faces. She gasped. She covered her mouth with her hand. "No, not Whis." "He sacrificed himself," Gohan whispered. "To bring back the color. To bring back life. He gave everything." Bulma fell to her knees. She started to sob. Whis was their friend. He came to parties. He ate their food. He delivered their babies. He was part of the family. "Oh, Vegeta," Bulma cried, "you must be so lonely." Back in deep space, at the planet of the Destroyer, Universe 7, Vegeta stepped out of the portal. The air on Beerus's planet was thick. It smelled like ancient forests and sleep. The giant tree where Beerus lived was silent. The alarm clocks, the floating bombs, were all floating quietly. Vegeta walked through the forest. He didn't fly. He walked. His boots crunched on the purple grass. He didn't hide his energy. He let his grand priest aura flow out. It was a cold, heavy pressure. It made the trees shiver. It made the fish in the lake hide at the bottom. Vegeta reached the base of the tree. He looked up. "Beerus!" Vegeta shouted. His voice shook the leaves off the trees. There was no answer. Vegeta slammed his staff on the ground. "Beerus! Wake up!" A window high up in the tree opened. A blue cat head popped out. Beerus looked groggy. He was wearing his sleeping cap. He rubbed his eyes. "What is that racket?" Beerus yawned. "Whis, is that you? I told you not to wake me up for another 50 years. I was having a dream about a golden fish." Beerus looked down. He saw the figure in black robes. He saw the white hair. He saw the blue skin. "Grand Priest?" Beerus asked. He rubbed his eyes again. "Why are you here? Did Zeno call a meeting?" Vegeta floated up. He stopped right in front of Beerus. "There is no Zeno," Vegeta said. Beerus blinked. He looked confused. "What? What do you mean, no Zeno? Did he play hide-and-seek again?" Vegeta's face was stone. "Zeno is gone. The old Grand Priest is dead. I am the Grand Priest now." Beerus stared at him. He started to laugh. He laughed so hard he nearly fell out of the window. "You? Vegeta? The Prince of Monkeys? You are the Grand Priest? That is the funniest joke I have ever heard. Whis, come out. You put him up to this, didn't you? This is a prank." Beerus looked around. "Whis, where are you? Get the food ready. I'm hungry." Vegeta didn't laugh. He didn't smile. He raised Whis's staff. "Whis is dead, Beerus." Beerus stopped laughing. His ears went flat against his head. He looked at the staff in Vegeta's hand. He recognized it. He knew Whis never let anyone touch his staff. Never. Beerus's eyes went wide. His pupils turned into slits. "What did you say?" Beerus whispered. "He died to save the multiverse," Vegeta said. "He used the restoration sacrifice. He is gone." Beerus stood there. He looked at the staff. He looked at Vegeta. He looked at the sky. "No," Beerus said. "Angels don't die. They are eternal. He is just hiding. He is playing a trick." "He is dead," Vegeta shouted. He stepped closer. "He sacrificed himself because we were too weak. Because I was too weak. Because you were sleeping." Beerus's aura exploded. It was purple. It was the energy of destruction. It blew the sleeping cap off his head. It turned the wood of the tree to dust. "You lie!" Beerus screamed. Beerus punched Vegeta. It was a punch meant to destroy a planet. It hit Vegeta in the face. Bam! Vegeta didn't move. He didn't flinch. His head moved back 1 inch, then snapped back. He looked at Beerus. His eyes were cold violet. "Is that all?" Vegeta asked. Beerus roared. He punched again, and again. He kicked. He fired blasts of Hakai energy. He went berserk. He was crying and screaming and fighting all at once. "Liar! Liar! Whis can't be dead. He promised to outlive me. He is my teacher. He is my attendant. He can't leave me alone." Beerus unleashed a sphere of destruction the size of a sun. He threw it at Vegeta. "Hakai." Vegeta raised one finger. He touched the sphere. "Nullify." The sphere vanished. It didn't explode. It just ceased to exist. Vegeta slapped Beerus. Slap. The sound echoed across the planet. Beerus flew backward. He crashed into the ground, creating a canyon. Vegeta floated down. He landed next to Beerus. Beerus was lying in the dirt. He was crying. Giant tears rolled down his furry face. He was pounding the ground with his fists. "He's gone. He's really gone." Beerus sobbed. Vegeta looked down at him. He felt pity, but he squashed it. A Grand Priest does not feel pity. "Get up, Destroyer," Vegeta said. Beerus looked up. His eyes were red. "Why? Why should I get up? If Whis is gone, who will make the food?" Who will wake me up? Who will talk to me? You have a job, Vegeta said. You are the god of destruction. The universe is out of balance. Because you slept, weeds grew in the garden. Mortal levels are plummeting. Threats are rising. I don't care, Beerus yelled. Let it all rot! Vegeta grabbed Beerus by the collar. He lifted him up. He brought his face close to Beerus's face. You will care, Vegeta shouted. Whis died for this universe. He gave his existence so you could live. If you let it rot, you are spitting on his grave. Do you understand me? Beerus stared at Vegeta. He saw the pain in Vegeta's eyes. He saw that Vegeta was hurting just as much as he was. Vegeta let go. He dropped Beerus. Clean yourself up, Vegeta said. I'm going to patrol the northern quadrant. I expect you to be working when I get back. If you're sleeping, I will find a new god of destruction. Vegeta turned around. He started to walk away. Vegeta, Beerus said softly. Vegeta stopped. Who is the king? Beerus asked. If Zeno is gone, who sits on the throne? Vegeta gripped the staff tight. Kakarot. Beerus's jaw dropped. Goku? Goku is the Omni-King? Yes, Vegeta said. And he is bored. So do not give him a reason to erase you for entertainment. Vegeta tapped the staff. The portal opened. He stepped through and vanished. Beerus sat in the dirt. He looked at the empty space. He wiped his tears. He stood up. He dusted off his pants. He looked at his castle. It was messy. Whis would hate this mess, Beerus whispered. He looked at the sky. Fine. I'll work. I'll destroy some planets. I'll fix the balance. For you, Whis. Beerus flew up into the sky. His purple aura flared. It was sad, but it was strong. The god of destruction was back. Back at the Omni-King's palace. Goku was watching the hologram. He saw the interaction between Vegeta and Beerus. He smiled a little. Vegeta is good at that, Goku said. He knows how to kick people in the butt to make them move. Vados nodded. He is effective. Cruel, but effective. Goku stretched his arms. He heard his spine crack. I wish I could stretch my legs. Vados, isn't there any way to pause being king? Just for a weekend? Vados shook her head. The throne is eternal. Once you sit, you are part of the structure. The only way to leave is if the multiverse ends. Goku slumped. Great. So I'm a prisoner in golden armor. Suddenly, a siren went off. It was a loud, wailing sound. The palace lights turned red. What is that? Goku asked. He sat up straight. Vados looked at her staff. Her eyes widened. Oh no. What is it? A new villain? No, Vados said. It is not a villain. It is a tear. A tear? Vados projected a map. It showed the edge of the multiverse. There was a black line appearing. It looked like a rip in a piece of paper. When Whis used the restoration sacrifice, he used the energy of the angels, Vados explained. That energy acts as a wall between our reality and the outer darkness. Now that Whis is gone, the wall is thinner. Goku squinted at the map. What's in the outer darkness? Things that were erased, Vados said. Things that Zeno threw away before time began. Failed universes, twisted gods, monsters that don't follow logic. The tear on the map got bigger. Something was trying to push through. It looked like a giant, pale hand. Vegeta is too far away, Vados said. He is in Universe 7. The tear is happening near Universe 11. Goku clenched his fists. Jiren is in Universe 11. Vados checked. Jiren is recovering. He is in a healing tank. He cannot fight. Goku tried to stand up. The throne pulled him back. I have to go, Goku yelled. You cannot. Vados shouted. Then bring the enemy here. Goku said. What? If I can't go to the fight, bring the fight to me. Vados, use your staff. Teleport that tear to the palace. Vados looked terrified. Sire, that is madness. If you bring the outer darkness here, it might corrupt the core. Do it, Goku commanded. His voice boomed with the authority of the king. I am the Omni-King. I say bring it here. I will deal with it. Vados hesitated. Then she bowed. As you wish. Vados spun her staff. She chanted a spell in the angel language. Warp of the divine. The space in front of the palace twisted. The view of the stars disappeared. Instead, a giant rift opened right in the courtyard of the palace. The rift was jagged and ugly. It leaked black smoke. From the rift, a creature stepped out. It was not a warrior. It was a horror. It looked like a giant skeleton made of melted wax. It had no eyes, just empty sockets. It wore tattered gray rags. It held a rusty sword that dripped with green slime. It was huge, taller than the palace pillars. Goku looked at it. He felt a chill. This thing didn't have ki. It had anti-ki. It felt like cold water running down his spine. Who are you? Goku shouted. The creature turned its head. It didn't speak. It just screamed. It was a sound like metal scraping on glass. Scree! The creature raised its rusty sword. It swung at the palace floor. Crash! The sword cut through the indestructible gold tiles like butter. The shockwave knocked Vados backward. Goku's eyes turned gold. Hey! Don't break my house. Goku raised his hand. He was sitting down, but he pointed his palm at the creature. Hakai! A ball of golden destruction energy shot out. It hit the creature in the chest. Boom! The creature staggered back. But it didn't disappear. The golden energy burned its wax skin, but the skin just melted and reformed. The creature screeched again. It was angry. It's not working, Goku said. It heals too fast. Vados flew up. It is a void walker. It eats energy. Do not feed it energy. You must use physical force. Physical force. Goku looked at his legs. I can't move my legs. The creature charged. It ran toward the throne. It raised its sword to chop Goku in half. Goku gritted his teeth. He grabbed the armrests of the throne. He focused his muscles. Okay, Goku thought. If I can't walk, I'll fly the chair. Goku channeled his Kai into the throne. The golden chair started to hover. It ripped off the floor again. Goku had fixed it, but now he broke it again. Here we go, Goku yelled. The throne rocketed forward. It was like a golden tank. Goku flew straight at the creature. The creature swung the sword. Goku tilted his body, and the throne banked left, dodging the blade. Goku rammed the throne into the creature's stomach. Wham! The heavy golden metal smashed into the wax ribs. The creature flew backward. It crashed into the rift. Goku didn't stop. He flew after it. He was sitting in the chair, zooming through the air. Take this. Throne punch. Goku punched the air. A shockwave of air pressure hit the creature's face. The creature fell down. It dropped its sword. Goku hovered over it. Get out of my multiverse. Goku shouted. He spun the throne around. He used the back of the chair like a hammer. He slammed it down on the creature. Splat. The creature was flattened. It turned into a puddle of gray goo. Goku panted. That was exhausting. But the goo started to bubble. It started to rise. It was forming 2 creatures, then 4, then 8. Oh, come on, Goku yelled. They multiply? Vados flew over. Sire, the rift, it is getting wider. More are coming. Goku looked at the rift. He saw hundreds of white eyes staring out from the darkness. An army of void walkers. I can't fight them all from a chair, Goku said. Suddenly, a blue beam of light shot down from the sky. It hit the puddle of goo. Ice. The goo froze instantly. It turned into a block of absolute zero ice. Goku looked up. Vegeta? Vegeta descended from the sky. He was holding Whis' staff. He looked annoyed. I leave for 5 minutes, Vegeta said, and you invite monsters into the palace. Vegeta landed on the frozen goo. He shattered it with his boot. Goku grinned. You came back. I sensed the breach, Vegeta said. He looked at the rift. He looked at the army inside. "This is bad," Vegeta said. "The wall is crumbling faster than I thought. Whis' death created a vacuum." Vegeta raised the staff. He pointed it at the rift. "I will seal it. But I need energy. Your energy, Kakarot." "Me?" Goku asked. "You are the king. You are the battery. I am the conduit. Send your power to the staff." Goku nodded. He closed his eyes. He focused. He sent a wave of golden light from the throne to Vegeta. Vegeta caught the light with the staff. The staff glowed so bright it was like a star. Angelic seal. Dimensional lock. Vegeta slammed the staff on the ground. A wave of white light rushed toward the rift. It hit the darkness. It pushed the monsters back. The rift started to close. It zipped up like a zipper. "Scree!" The monsters screamed as they were pushed back into the outer darkness. The rift snapped shut. The palace was quiet again. Vegeta exhaled. He lowered the staff. He looked tired. Goku hovered the throne back to its spot. He landed it with a thud. "Thanks, Vegeta." That was close. Vegeta turned to Goku. "This is just the beginning, Kakarot. The Void Walkers know we are weak. They will come back. And they won't just come here. They will attack the universes." Goku looked worried. "What do we do? We can't be everywhere at once." Vegeta walked up the steps. He looked at Goku. "We need help. The angels are not warriors. The gods of destruction are unreliable. We need a new army. An army that can fight these things." "A new army?" Goku asked. "Like the Z fighters?" "Stronger," Vegeta said. "We need the strongest warriors from every timeline." Vegeta tapped the staff. A hologram appeared. It showed a list of names. Some were familiar, some were new. Broly, Jiren, Hit, Gamma 1. And then Vegeta scrolled down. He showed a name that made Goku's eyes widen. "Pikkon?" Goku asked. And Vegeta scrolled further. "Bardock." Goku gasped. "My dad? But he's dead." Vegeta looked at Goku with his cold violet eyes. "I am the Grand Priest, Kakarot. I control the afterlife. If we need soldiers, I will pull them from heaven and hell." Vegeta turned to the void. "We are going to war with the darkness, and I am going to draft the greatest army history has ever seen." Goku smiled. He cracked his knuckles. "That sounds like fun. Let's do it." The screen fades to black as Vegeta raises the staff, and the souls of legendary warriors begin to shine in the distance. The Void Walkers are coming. The multiverse is under siege, and Vegeta is assembling a dream team of warriors from the past and present. Who will join the Grand Priest's army? Will Bardock finally meet his son? And what other ancient threats are waking up in the dark? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Super, The Grand Priest's Betrayal.